I should probably start working on Heracles Part 3. So after completing 10 challenges, Heracles' 11th labor was to retrieve the golden apples of the Hesperides, which were guarded by a 100-headed dragon. Heracles wasn't in the mood to fight another giant multi-headed reptile, so he headed over to the Titan god Atlas for help. Hey Atlas, what you up to? Oh, you know, just holding up the sky, as has been my job for the past 4.6 billion years, without any vacation days. Hey, isn't the sky actually supposed to be a god, so it's kind of weird that you have to hold it up? Oh wow, look at you pointing out something in Greek mythology that doesn't make sense. You're so clever and funny. Good job, man. Yeah, so I don't suppose you could maybe go grab me some of those golden apples? I need to get some for my cousin Eurystheus. I murdered my family, it's a long story. Well, I have my hands full at the moment, but if you wouldn't mind holding this guy for a minute, then I could go get them for you. Sure, no problem, man. Ugh, wow, okay, quick tip, lift with your knees. You would not believe how much my back is killing me. Whew. And then once his chiropractor appointment was finished, Atlas came back to Heracles with 3 golden apples. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't you hold on to that sky for a little longer, and I'll just go to your cousin and drop off these apples for you. How's that sound? Oh, sure, dude, but, you think first I could just grab a cushion for my neck real quick? Oh, totally, man, yeah, it's a real killer on the neck, believe me. Cool, I'll be right back. Heh, sucker. As soon as he gets back with that cushion, he'll be taking my shifts for the foreseeable future. Wait, where are the apples? And then Heracles brought the apples to Eurystheus, completing his 11th labor. Wow, good job, Heracles. Through all these labors, you've done a remarkable job not dying. Despite all probabilities. So now for your 12th and final labor, you have to, go to the underworld and bring back Hades' giant 3-headed dog Cerberus. So Heracles headed into the land of the dead. And on his way to Hades, he came upon 2 guys with their asses stuck to rocks. You guys seem to be in a pickle. How'd you end up here? What? We're Theseus and Pirithous. Yeah, there's a whole myth about us and how we got trapped here. Then why hasn't Jake made a video about you yet? Because animation takes a while and I'll get to it at some point, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. Anyway, Heracles lifted Theseus off of the rock and he escaped back to the world of the living. But the ground started to get angry when he tried to free Pirithous, so he decided to leave him be. Sorry, Pirithous. Then finally, Heracles came to Hades and asked for permission to borrow his dog. Sure, just as long as you bring him back afterwards. Cerberus, you wanna go on a walk? You ready for walkies? You wanna go on a walk? Oh, you wanna go on a walk. Well, it took longer than expected, but I think it's safe to say Heracles won't be coming back from this labor, which means I'm back to being the most popular descendant of Zeus. Hey, so are there more magical items or abominable creatures you want me to bring to you, or are we done here? We're good. We are so good. You are officially redeemed for your sins. Now please leave my property and take the giant hellhound with you. Thank you! And now with his conscience cleared for the murder of his family, Heracles decided to take a second chance with love. So he battled a river god to win the hand of a lovely princess named Deianira. She was so lovely, in fact, that one time a centaur named Nessos tried to kidnap her. But luckily Heracles intervened before he could get away. Ow, I'm mortally wounded. Thanks, babe. You're welcome. Wow, your husband is super cool. Yeah, he's pretty rad as far as husbands go. I guess I'm a lucky gal. I bet the ladies are all over him, so let me give you a tip. Sure, guy who just tried to kidnap me, I'm all ears. If you're ever worried he's gonna leave you for some other chick, you can use my blood as a love potion to win him back. It's definitely not actually poison. Sounds legit. Thanks, man. Alright, I'm gonna die now, blah. A little while later, Deianira noticed that Heracles had an eye for another hottie named Iole. So she secretly rubbed the centaur's blood into his favorite shirt while he wasn't looking. But when he put the shirt on, it turned out that the rapist horseman was not as trustworthy as he seemed. And Heracles didn't want to live with a permanent poison debuff, so he said, guess I'll die, and set himself on fire. But then Zeus scooped him up and brought him to Olympus. And after some sorely needed family counseling, he and Hera managed to work out their issues. And then Heracles was finally promoted to godhood and given immortality, so he could be celebrated for his exceptional heroism for all eternity. And that is, more or less, the story of the great hero Hercules. Wait, shit, now I did it.